Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Okay, so this is a little bit different. I am on my Creating with North Shore Stamper group today. Why? Because some of you are like, I don't understand. What's the purpose between having a group and a business page? Well, a business page you don't always see, so it doesn't always come up in your feed. But if you're part of a group, you will always get notified when I am live. So that I thought was kind of exciting. So we will see if anyone, oh, there is. There's somebody on here with us now. Woo woo. Hello, Scarlett. Okay. So I have Scarlett on here and she is waving. Well, no, she's not waving. It says I can bring you on camera and you can wave. Oh, because that wouldn't be embarrassing if I started to do that to people. Hello, Joanne. Okay. So Janet's on. Oh, this is awesome. Good. You guys are finding me. So I had to drive back to Vancouver today because my wee one is heading off to camp. And it's down, like it leaves from here, kind of lower mainland area. So I thought I can't do anything. I can't make anything. I'm in the car today and then I'm at home and all my stuff's still at the lake. So I thought, you know what? I'll give them a little sneak peek. So we have a holiday catalog coming out very, very soon. And it is the Timeless Tidings Project Kit. And we've got a coordinating Timeless Tidings stamp set. Okay. So these are the kind of ones that, hello in Northern Alberta, these are the kind of ones that are perfect if you want to have a bunch of friends over to my place and do like a Christmas card class. You know, kind of like a paint night idea? Yes, well, you can do the exact same thing with a Christmas card class. Now, I could have been a good girl and I could have opened this ahead of time and made sure I knew what I was doing. But hello, Heather. But that's not where the fun is. The fun is in you guys realizing that, okay, number one, I've been a demonstrator for almost 10 and a half years now. You don't have to be a demo or like a particularly seasoned crafter to make these kits, okay? Laura's on too. Good, I'm glad you're finding me. So this is this insanely gorgeous kit. Now, I've seen pictures. I have seen it kind of up close when I was in Alaska. They had like a display room for us. Look at the envelopes. Are those gorgeous? You know the paper pumpkin ones that were in silver? Well, these are the gold version, okay? So we have got, oh God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. 20 of those bad boys in there, okay? So I got 20 cards to make. Now, we are not making those all right now. What we are going to do is we're going to go through these bits. Look at these. They look like they've been watercolored. And we're going to pull out one of everything. Why? Because I'm going to make one of each card for you so you can kind of see what this one is all about. Oh, good, Heather. I'm glad to hear that. I had totally meant to like peek at this earlier and time has got away from me, so I did not. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a card base. Okay, we're not going to get rid of that. Now, are all these card bases are different. We'll get rid of that. Hello, Kim. Now we have a small circle. I'm assuming, I think I can figure this out. We need a small circle, and then I'm assuming we're going to need a larger circle. We might need more than one of each. I don't know. Look at me. We just keep going here. I just keep pulling stuff out. Hello, Doreen. Okay, and so we've got all kinds of stuff. Okay, so let's get one of each card base. So I don't need any more of you. Now, I do notice there is a bit of a curl in mine, okay? So some people are going to freak out. They're going to go, look at my cards curled. You know what? Seriously, put a book on them for 20 minutes and it won't be curled anymore. I promise it's not a big deal. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Now I feel like I'm missing one card base, but there's probably one that's got 2 of, like the same color. So we'll figure that out. Okay, there is. We've got 2 of the red. Okay, lovely. I understand. Oh, look, and they are different because this one, no, they're not. There we go. Okay, I got. Let's take one of these off. And Jill's watching. Oh, Jill, this is perfect. I opened mine. Now we can see it. Okay. Okay, so when you get together with your demonstrator or with me, because I would love to do a class for you and your friends over the holidays, or if you do these yourself, there is nothing complicated with these. So they come basically, everything you see in the kit is there. Now, if you do it at my house, you don't need to buy the stamp set as well. But if you were doing it on your own, you would need the stamp set, or you could replace the sentiments with a different one that you have. But these ones coordinate, they're the right size, they're kind of perfect, okay? If you're doing the class with me at my house, I will supply the stamp set and you can get the kits for you and your friends, and then everyone goes home with all their cards made and they don't have to kind of worry. Now, we've also got, the one thing it does say you're going to need It says you're going to need some Stays On black ink. And I'm trying to think if it said it in here. Did it say it? Additional items needed. It says it. So stays on jet black ink, snail, which I have. Ready. And it says dimensionals. Well, don't look at mine because I'm using up my scraps. So, haha. Anyway, but they're there. Okay. So it says coordinating colors, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow. It even tells us old olive, real red, tranquil tide, very vanilla. And this is awesome in the case that you want to like maybe stamp an envelope. You know exactly what's going to match. Okay. So this is amazing. They keep this idiot proof for people like me. Okay. Moving on. Let's do card 1. Let's check it out. Okay. You guys, this is not hard. Merry Christmas card. Okay, so it's got steps. Let's see what we got. Do they have instructions? Oh, they do. Look. You think they could put the picture beside the thing. I am not very savvy with flipping. Nope, that's not. There's nothing to do there. What does it say? Okay, here we go. So it says, warmth of Christmas card. Yeah, AKA, it's idiot proof. We're not giving you any directions. Good, I can handle that. So I know that for that one, I am going to need, I want a big poinsettia. Got it. I want a very vanilla strip for my sentiment. Check. Got it. And I want a beautiful stripy card base. Check. Got it. Okay, what else do we need? Shh, I'm still at work. Oh, Jilly, I'm sure it could be Memento Black as well. Absolutely. Okay, so we have got those. Now, we do need some of that gold whoozy whatsy. Does it give us any advice on this? No, it does not. Oh, look at, I was like, do I have to cut these? What do I have to do? No. Stampin' Up! Knows that I can't think that far, and they've got this ready for me. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you guys? Giddy. Okay. So let's start off with stamping the sentiment. Now, Stampin' Up's usually really good, and they usually give us a couple of little extra pieces, but I'm going to show you what I like to do. Because I find it hard to stamp a light color on white. I wonder if it's the shiny surface. That could absolutely be it, Kim. Let's check when we get to the pieces that I have to stamp and we'll see. Now, I want to give you guys a little tip. So these are brand new stamps, okay? Like brand new. I literally, right before the video started, I pulled them out of the case and I mounted them because they were still had their stickers and everything on the back. I hadn't done a thing. So when I get a new stamp, I take a white, you know, like these sanding blocks that you get from when you get like a manicure or pedicure, and I super lightly run it over the surface of the stamp. There is like a residue that's on the surface of a stamp when you get it. And so this kind of removes that residue. It allows the ink to adhere better. Okay, Jilly, I'm going to get, I'm trying to see. No, it feels fairly, I don't know, it doesn't feel super porous. I'm going to try it with this because I just don't want to deal with cleaning with my Stays On right now. So I'm going to ink up this bad boy. We're going to make sure we got good coverage. Let's see. Looks good. Okay, now, looks like my stamp is cut slightly towards the top. So I'm going to, let's see. You're a bit curvy too. Okay, can she do this? Oh, I've got a few bit down there. This is so stressful. Ah, I did it. Okay. Okay, hang on. And lift. Or not. That was funny. Beautiful. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Got it on. Okay, so we now have the sentiment ready for this one. And, oh, it's even got jewels on it. It gets bedazzled. Next thing we are going to do is we are going to put this back here. Because this one we don't need. There's April. Hello, April. Okay, so next thing I am going to do is, for me, I don't like to put a sticker down and then, because this is a sticker, look, and then try and gauge where I'm going to have to put down the piece over top. Because if I put the sticker too high or too low, I can goob that. So I'm going to slap a little bit of snail right there. You see what I just did? What is this kit? Oh, here, I'll just show it to you, Sin. There you go, hon. It is the Timeless Tidings Project Kit. It is coming in the holiday catalog, okay? So I'm giving you a little sneak peek because I don't have anything I can do right now. I'm at home and all my crafting stuff's at the lake. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get this centered. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? I know you're like, Ange, you're cheating. I totally am, but it's because it stresses me out to put it down and not know exactly where it's going to go. Okay. So now that's all set and I know it matches up perfectly. Okay. So now that that's done, now I will take my snail and I'll slap it over it, but the rest is already got all the, what's it called on it? It's got the sticky stuff down at the gold edge. Okay. So now we're going to come up here And we're going to line this up very carefully. Look at that. Ha! Okay, easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Oh, cheese Louise. Okay, super embarrassing. See, here we go. Ange moment. What do you notice about my Merry Christmas? Oh, wait, it's on the wrong side. Who cares? Nobody else will know. Okay, so my Merry Christmas is going to come over here. And it actually, well, it doesn't bother me. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to pop you. We're going to do one more. I don't want saggy middles. I have enough saggy middles of my own. I don't need saggy middles on my card. Are you hopped up on sugar? No, I'm not. I'm just me. No sugar. Okay, there we go. So next thing we are going to do is this one is going to come just over there. Ah. Now we need to find, where are these? Super cute. They came in it as well. Does it tell me how many? Here, let's look at the picture. We're going to check. Does it say? It says, I can see 1, I can see 2. Oh, good, 3. Because, you know, if you used 4, craziness, I tell you. Hello from Michigan. Okay, so they did show the green ones in this. So that's what we're going to use. We are just going to pretend that there. I have to admit, I really don't change things up on the first card when I do stuff because I don't know how it's all going to play out. I'm going to put one over there. Okay. Ta-da. There we go. So first card done. Now you guys, you have to think, if you got together a group of your friends over here and everyone had to make 5 of that card, how long is that going to take them? It's not. And I can set up the Stamparatus to stamp everybody's Merry Christmases. Super duper speedy. Card number 1. Done. Check. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. So let's do this one next. It goes with that. And it has this. And it has got this. And then it looks like we're going to go back into our little gold. Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, so we're going to check this backside. We're going to check its backside. Okay, what does it say to do? What does it tell me? It says use short scallop edge. Got it. And then really stamp it, slap a few more green rhinestones on or yellowy rhinestones, and we are good to go. Okay, let's do this one. So stamp, it shows me on this one. Now again, you don't have to use the exact ones they use. You can always swap it out and use the ones you prefer to, but I'm not getting crazy creative. I'm just doing this, okay? So again, I am sanding this just because it's a brand new stamp and I want my ink to adhere really well. Okay, so I notice my sentiment is down low on this one. Some of you are like, what do you mean? Well, look, when my stamp was cut out, do you notice that I have more rubber up here than at the bottom? So I'm very aware of that because I know normally if I want to center the stamp, then I want to make sure in this case, I'm moving it up a little bit higher than I normally would. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And sorry, had to breathe. Okay, so we've got that one. Beautiful. Now I have to watch my thumb. I think I got a little tiny kabooch there. Not what I know what a kabooch is. Okay, so it says we want the shorter. So look, you guys, before I make a mistake, there's the long gold foil, there's the short gold foil. We want short gold foil on this one. So I'm going to do that exact same technique I showed you before. I am going to take, and it shows it on the straight edge. So I'm going to take my straight edge, I'm going to run a line of snail down it, okay? And then I'm going to take this over here and I'm going to line it up. Now, my reason to do this is because it's way easier for me to deal with the sticker being attached than sticking it down on its own and trying to sort out where everything goes after. Okay, so we got that one done. Oh, thank you, Kim. Okay, so we got this. Now we're going to test out this Creating with North Shore Stamper page because I need to make sure that I can add the captioning on this. Oh, look. Okay, so I didn't even notice this. This is, I'm sure, this is for monkeys like me, that I could have just lined up this edge, see this edge of the sticky strip right there, and then I would have been all good to go. So they did take care of that for us. They're like, hey, we know there's people out there that can't line things up like Angela. Okay, let's stick that one down. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to go to you. And oh my gosh, this kit is perfect. You could totally rock this. Beginner, intermediate, you name it. Okay, there. And then we're going to tuck this one. Where does it line up? Oh, it lines up. They take it right, not to the edge. I love that. I love how they overlapped it. And the gold foil on these things is kind of a super classy touch. Okay, so we're going to come in here. These are beautiful. I would like to buy these. I want just sheets of these. Okay, so where did they put them? I have to focus. I was going to say, stop talking to me, but you're not. You're being quiet too. Okay. Hello, Chrissy. Put another one up here. And then we're going to take one more and we're going to slide it over there. Okay, so we got that one. So that's card number 2 done. Now, if you missed card number 1, don't stress. I'll show them all to you at the end. So you can see that was super easy to do too. Okay, let's take another one. What do we got? Next card is, what bits have I got left? I'm going to take this one because I'm totally curious about this one. Let's pop it out. This reminds me of, we have that card kit and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop that out. And then it shows me for this one that we are going to need, it looks like the larger circle of the two. Yeah, the smaller doesn't cut it. Good, larger circle will. But it also looks like we need some gold foil. So for this one, oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing it, you guys. You have no idea how much that means to me. That's kind of how, really, with Facebook, that's how you get out there, right? Like, that's how your name kind of gets shown. Okay, so with this one, we are going to, well, it says use large circle. Yeah, got that. We're under control. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on. Now, this is kind of idiot-proof. Look at, they've even got like a matching, I say it's idiot-proof, then watch me screw it up. They've got a matching outline for us. Okay, so that one is on. Now we're going to turn it this way, okay? And I'm going to go this way because then it matches theirs. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy here. Now he's the one that says it's got the Christmas sentiment on it. So again, I'm just sanding it. For those of you who missed why, I'm just removing any of the film that comes on a stamp when it's first made. And it kind of makes the ink a little bit harder to adhere to a stamp. Okay, so again, this one's a bit lower, so I'm going to bring it down a bit from where I normally would. Okay, cross your fingers. I think I may have gone too far right. I did. A little bit too far right, but that's okay. Oh, there was a spider on my table. Ew, gross. Sorry. Now, I just stamped that. Get this. I stamped it on the wrong one. That's why it looked too small. So this is why Stampin' Up! Gives boneheads like me extra circles. Okay, we're going to try that again. So we're going to ink that bad boy up. We're hoping they gave us extra circles because I just screwed one up. And we are going to, but you're not going to screw this up now because you've seen me do it. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Hello from Vermont. Okay, so we got that one. Next thing we're going to do is I am going to, now notice I'm not sticking my fingers all over these. Like I've just stamped them. It's not kind of a standard Stampin' Up! Paper. Thank you, Scarlett. So I don't know how quickly the ink kind of is absorbed or it won't smear. I know my Stampin' Up! Paper, I'm dialed, but sometimes in a kit, the paper consistency can be a little bit different and I want to make sure I give it time to dry. Okay, so this one we're now going to come in and this is just going to sneak right into here. And we're going to put that one down. That's beautiful. Okay, now we are going to go back to that red card. Now this is the only part I'm curious about. Aren't we going to see that line? Yeah, you are going to see that line. So do we have cards without the red line or do we turn it around? I don't know. Let me check. What do we got? Oh yeah, we have ones without red lines. Okay, without the lines. That, you messed up breathing air. Yes, Memento is working absolutely fine. I am not having any issues with my Memento. Okay, so here, I'm just going to take my bone folder. And as I said to you, these, yes, my cards are a bit curled. It's from my packaging. But honestly, if I kind of do that, well, we're good. Done. Fixed. Okay, now this one, I am going to come in and I'm going to probably take a few more. I know, you're like horrified that I'm using these outer scraps, but I get a great deal of satisfaction out of using up these bits. Jill's going to laugh at me because I didn't used to. Jillian, who's on here, I used to give her the dimensional backings that had like the, just the outline of the sheet on it. And she used to use them up. And now I'm addicted. That doesn't mean anything. I mess up breathing air. Yeah, Laurel, hate to say it. I'm kind of with you there. Hi, Jan. Okay. So let's come in here. And we are going to simply put this one. Just make sure he's straight. on like that. Now, I do love on this one, oh, they've used 5. We are getting crazy, you guys. Okay, so here, those were the days, yes. Now you got me, you turned me into a utilizer of my dimensionals. 1, 2, I have to count to 5. Where do we watch from the start when you're finished? Oh, Inez, right from the same page. So if you go to that Creating with North Shore Stamper page, so if you kind of need to look it up on Facebook, it's just Creating with North Shore Stamper, and you're already joined the page, if you're seeing this, I'm thinking. And then it'll be there right after, okay? Now, let's see. I seriously love watching your videos. You're way too cute. Thanks, Jen. Okay, look at that one. Again, stunning. Jan, I have to tell you, we were at the lake this morning and we left and drove down because Lucas has camp tomorrow. Within 10 minutes of leaving the cabin, I was so, I had the worst headache. The smoke on the Coquihalla is horrific. Okay, so I'm going to grab a new one of these for my last card. What have we got? We have got this. We have got this. He's still here. I've still got my young boy until tomorrow. He leaves tomorrow. Yes, Jan, yours is here. I need to tell Jamie hers is here as well. Now we want those sticker sheets, but this time, you guys, we're looking for the long gold foil, okay? So we're looking for these ones. We don't want the short, we want the long. Okay, toss those over to the side. Now we have one more stamp that I have yet to use, and this one says, sending good tidings of comfort and joy. So again, sanding this bad boy up just to get off any of the film that you get. You don't have to do that again. So once you've done it, when you get a stamp, that's it. It's great, they're dialed. Oh, Jan, I can't imagine. Honestly, I cannot imagine. I was so nauseous and had such a headache during the drive. It was crazy. I cannot imagine if you lived in that. Okay, so there. Sorry, I'm checking my fingers for black ink before I touch it. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to use that same technique again. I don't think, oh, there is a line. Let's try out their line. Oh yeah, you want to make sure, don't use the back side. It's all black. We want to use the front side. Okay, so with this one, we are going to take off one of these long ones. Do I sand photopolymer? No, I do not sand my photopolymer, okay? I only sand my rubber. Photopolymer does not have that same kind of, oh, geez, do you see it? Hang on. I should check these first. So what we're going to do is because you get the little ones, the little bits that don't quite pop out when I pulled it off the sticker because I wasn't paying attention. So I am just going to, I'm just taking my paper snips and stabbing it. This is non-violent stamping. Okay, so how many of you were on when my brother was on with me the other day? That was hysterical, and he's prancing around quite proud of himself. He's like, haha, your video you did with me's got way more views than the ones you do on your own. I'm like, yeah, thanks a lot, brother. Trying to convince him. I'm like, why don't you sign up under me? Will you become one of my demonstrators? He said he can't do it hanging off the side of a mountain, so. That would be cool, actually. Can you imagine if I could get him doing it? And have him doing Facebook Lives from literally the sides of mountains. That's what he does. He's into that stuff. It's weird. Okay, I think I got them all. That was hysterical. Oh, yes. Peter could sell ice to an Eskimo. So my brother worked in retail for years, managed an athletic, a running shoe place. And I have to admit, he is pretty amazing. And he's got fabulous people skills. He's a funny guy. Okay, so we got that. That's it. Me, so fun. Tell him it was all about your niece, not him. Totally, I should, shouldn't I, Jan? I know, except she kept roasting me. I'm like, listen, you little 14-year-old. Sassy. She's so cute. Okay, so now we're going to come in. We're going to get that gold bit off so I don't wreck it. And I'm going to come down on here and just kind of make sure that my gold part is even. Oh, Scarlett, Coke was brutal. Honestly, I felt so gross today. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we are just going to stick on this last one. And notice I tend to do my stamping first. If I do my stamping and get everything ready and then I do the assembly kind of at the end, it means my stamping is always dry when I go to adhere it. And that is something that I did struggle with in the past. I was really bad for that, where I would stamp as I was doing it, but then I would touch it right away. And, you know, our inks dry insanely fast, but occasionally I will smudge things, and I hate that. It makes me batty. Okay, so let's put you on. There we go. Ta-da! And then we'll come in here. And you guys, I am not getting crazy with this at all. This is literally copying this off the sheet, okay? So I'm taking these off. I do use my paper snips as tweezers because I don't have long nails, and I can't kind of pick things like that up without them. And I find them this way, it's easy to get them off. Okay, we did it. It was that easy. I'm going to put the lid on the ink before I show you the rest. Okay, so we have got these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Now, we're going to add one more finishing touch, though, because I can't resist. So we have done these, and they are abso-positively beautiful. Like, I love them. This is a wicked Christmas card class and nice and easy. But I know, as I said to you, that I have, for example, here's the stamps, okay? So here's the ones that are left. So what I would do for me is I might take one like this, okay? And let me just grab my Simply Chamois. We're going to Simply Chamois it. We are going to take this guy and we're going to scrub him. Hello, Carmen. Okay, so he's done. Now, have you guys seen that? Like, you do it with that and it's done and clean. And we're going to put a tree on. Just like this. Bring him down a bit. There we go. Now, remember, I did say to you that the color, I told you that there are coordinating colors. And if you weren't here at the beginning of the video when I said that, I'll show you where you can see them. So coordinating colors, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So what I am going to do now, doesn't say blah, blah, blah. It does actually say the colors, is I'm going to take a little bit of mossy meadow. We're going to open it up. If you don't have these ink pads, guys, you need them. And we're going to grab one of the envelopes. I'm going to make sure that I am going in the correct direction. So I'm going to take this one and see what I did? Can you see how I've got that green line around there? Well, I'm going to take it off because if you get people that push really hard, they will end up getting that kind of, it's like, oh, I call it a halo, but they'll get that halo effect on their card. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Okay, and just add a little bit of a finishing detail to those envelopes. Super cute. Now, what was the other sentiment we have in here? Oh, and a Happy New Year. Oh, that's cute. Which one would you put that after? Oh, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We could put inside. You've also got that super cute little dotted edge too. But do you see what I mean? Adding that little tiny bit and gives it a really nice look. Okay, so then let's try another one. Now let's go to this one. Now I could go with this one. I could use just the black ink. It just looks like it's the outline of a point setup, but I don't intend to color it on my envelopes. So what I will do is I'm going to move this one off. Okay, and we'll take this. Now I did say that that coordinating color was cherry cobbler. So let's pull this. Ta-da! Pull my cherry cobbler. Ta-da! Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy, eh, Kim? It's just that little bit of finishing touch. Now, I'm not going to go and get crazy and do 3 of this one. This one, I will probably just do the one in the corner, okay? Again, not a big deal, you guys, but just gives it a little bit more of a finished appearance, move those off, than a plain envelope would. Because especially with these ones, you've got these gorgeous envelopes with that gold foil. And then you've just add that little bit of like a decoration component to them. Let's see, this one, yes, I would definitely send that one with that. And then you can kind of coordinate each one with it. Now see this one, he's got this beautiful branch in there. Well, we do have, there's the same kind of stamp, okay? So it coordinates with it as well. So as I was saying, this is the class I want you to think about. You know, if you have heard of these paint nights are hugely popular with people. They get together with a bunch of their friends, they go to a paint night. Well, this is not really any different in the sense that you can come just like a paint night. They would pay, everyone would pay for their package. Just a second, I'm going to be able to tell you how much it is too. Everyone would pay for their package of cards, and then I would supply the stamp set, and you'd come for your own paint night. Now, if you get enough friends together too, you're actually going to earn some freebies because they're doing a beautiful free designer series paper. Just a second, I'm almost at it. I'm looking through the catalog. I can't show you, I know this sounds weird. I am not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog too, okay? Not yet, because it's not gone live yet. So the project kit is $27 here in Canada. So $27, whatever, it's like $32 by the time you put on your tax and your shipping, or $33. But for someone to pay $33 and have 20 Christmas cards ready to go, that is nothing. So $33, or whatever, if I'm supplying adhesives, maybe $35, but then they come and they have got their Christmas cards ready to go. You have a fun night out with girlfriends at my house where you don't have to clean up. Yes, it's in my basement. It's all done and you hit it. Anyway, I will be posting available dates for these. Make sure you contact me and book your date. Also, if this is something that you would like me to order for you on September 5th, this kit and the stamp set, like, go for it, you guys. It's super cute. You would have 20 Christmas cards done in no time. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this worked out, creating on this page today versus on my other page. I will see if I'm able to add my captioning, and then I'll upload it. It'll be on both sites. Again, I will do that for now just to make sure that people are able to access it. But I totally appreciate you joining me over here. Take care, guys. Bye.